Hey guys, David and I back here. We're just going to do a relatively quick video, just kind of as like a walkthrough. This is Interactive Brokers here that David has open. He just opened this account with like $1,000 or whatever, so so we can kind of walk you guys through how to set up a trading platform and whatnot. Interactive Brokers is the one that I use, and I kind of recommend it. Most of them are basically the same though, so like all this information is relatively interchangeable between whatever brokers there is. So we're just going to start, like, this is the website for it. And this is like, obviously, I guess depending what kind of trading you're doing, you may or may not need like live data, but I would kind of recommend it. So the first thing you want to do is sign up for your market data subscriptions, which gives you like real-time live data on the time and sales and the charts and everything. So I'm just going to kind of walk David through this, and you guys can just be watching for the ride, I guess.
Yeah, so I wanted to start off because TD's been the only platform that I've used, and they're pretty. I mean, they're functional, but they're on the simpler side, and they're missing some features. So I thought, why not make an interactive broker's account and just at the same time do a tutorial for you guys? So just to catch up, all I did was sign up for the service, and you answer a bunch of questions. They'll open up your account for you, and then you just you attach your bank account with the interactive brokers, and you just transfer. I just wired over $1,000. I think it took like a week, 5 business days to get there, and then so now I'm at the step where I need to order this market data. So this is where you're getting the feed on where you can track where the stock are moving and whatnot.
Yeah, because if you don't pay for this stuff, just so you guys know, then your data is usually delayed by 20 minutes. So like when the market opens, your charts and your prices and stuff like that will sit there and not do anything, and then your market it'll start moving at 9:50, even though the market's already been open for 20 minutes. So you definitely want real time data. So yeah, if you go up to the top left there on the little drop down menu, and then you hit settings down near the bottom, and then go to user settings. And then under the heading that says trading platform, you're going to go to market data subscriptions, hit the little gear. And then I'll tell you what I have, just so you know. I don't know if you're going to actually sign up for them right now. But just so you know what I have. So you have there's a handful of them that you get for free.
Okay.
Like there's CSE you get for free, gold and silver. What else? U.S. mutual funds, couple like index funds, some forex stuff, all kind of come for free. But the ones like if you're trading like listed stocks like on the Nasdaq and the NYSE, it's really cheap. Like what am I here? I'm $9.50 a month for all the real time data.
So is that a bundle that you bought?
No, you have to buy them all like individually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I haven't done this in a long time, so you have to bear with me here. But I have. So you're going to go to North America, the drop down for North America.
Just real quick, this thing, does this look right if I want to buy this bundle, U.S. equities and options? Because that's probably what I want at $450 a month.
Yeah, if you're doing options trading.
It's probably what I'd want to do with this account.
Yeah, you can email them too. Like what I did when I first opened the account, I just emailed Interactive Brokers and I say, hey, like I sent them a bunch of like actual tickers. I sent AAPL and RIOT or like what. I just sent them a bunch of names of stocks. I was like, these are the kind of stocks I play. This is sort of what I do. What do I need to sign up for? And they just sent me like an exact list of what I need to purchase.
Gotcha. Okay, so it looks like it looks like this thing's it's an add-on. So I need to get the U.S. Securities Snapshot and Futures Value Bundle.
Yeah, some of them would kind of go like hand in hand. Like you can't have one unless you have the other one as well.
Okay, so this is the $10 a month. I'm guessing that's what you have.
So I have one it's called Nasdaq Network for Trader Workstation. It's $1.50 a month. These are all under North America.
Oh, okay.
And then I have basically I just have the ones that are listed as Nasdaq, NYSE, and then I have one that's NYSE, BATS, ARCA, and regional exchanges.
So is that under indexes here?
Let me see. Again, I have like 10 years since I've done this, so 1 second.
See, Nasdaq is $350 a month.
Yep.
And NYSE is $1.
Yep.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, so all you do is you just check those off, and then you get instant, like it's immediate once you sign up for them. So if I go to yeah, so if you go to so you're under North America, like if you scroll up to the top, the North America main heading. So you want so you want to hit like level 2 in the drop down, like it says quote bundles, indexes. So go to level 2 deep book, and then if you scroll down about halfway down the page, there's 2 that you should have, I think, that are free, or maybe those come with if you buy something else. They might come as like a package, because I know some of the ones you buy and it says you get something else for free. So the first one that I have on there that I've paid for, it's called NASDAQ BX Total View. It's roughly halfway down the page. And like it gives a little, NASDAQ BX Total View.
I see it. Yeah, it's 350.
350, yeah. And it gives you like a brief description of what it is. So equity and warrant data on NASDAQs, formerly known as the Boston Exchange. And then it says in there, this subscription requires NYSE network, a blah, 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 Amex as well. So to get that, you have to get the other one as well.
So what does this one give you extra that the other ones doesn't?
This is basically like what we're trying to get is like real-time data feed on like the level 2 and the level 1 and the charts, right? Because that's where all your pricing info comes from. So this is just what they told me to basically purchase when I asked them what I need for my trading style, and then I just signed up and everything. Like I have everything I need. The only thing that I can't see is OTC stocks, and I don't trade options.
I'm gonna try until I go broke, which is imminent. Yeah, I know. I just have to play it to the end. I'm one of those guys.
Yeah. So then if you go to so that's the only one I have on the level 2, and then if you go to level 1.
So Canadians fee waived. Okay.
Yeah. There's a couple, like once you start buying stuff, you get a couple other things for free. So like I don't have like the TSX and stuff on here. I don't have that for real time data because I don't need it, because I don't like day trade any of that kind of stuff. The first one I have is like, I don't know, maybe a third of the way down the page. It's called NASDAQ, and then it says network C/UTP. It's $1.50. And that's the one right there. It says provides real-time data for bid and ask quotes on NASDAQ listed securities. Examples: Microsoft, Costco, and Tesla.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of tells you like right in there what you're getting. And then 2 down from that one is the next one I have. That's like the New York Stock Exchange, NYSE. And it says the same thing right there. Real-time market data for NYSE listed stocks. A couple examples, CYS, TEL, and LLY. Gives you a couple examples of what stocks are on there. The one right below that again is NYSE American, BATS, regional exchanges. So this is the one that is like for your indexes and stuff. So it says at the bottom, examples include IBKR, the SPY, VXX, like those are your ETFs. So that's your data for that one. And then I have the one right below that again, which is OPRA. This says provide option data from, Amex, ARCA, BATS, blah, 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 NASDAQ, all that kind of stuff. So that's your options one right there, actually. I don't even know why I have that. Paying $1.50 a month for something I don't use.
The curse of the options keep getting you.
I know. I didn't even know I was paying for that. Below that one is OTC. So OTC you can see is $6 a month. I don't trade OTCs anymore, so I don't have that. Then below that is the Toronto Stock Exchanges. So they're like $9 a month for each of those.
What a ripoff!
I know. I don't know why the Toronto ones are so expensive, but that's all I have. So I paid $9.50 for all my real time data. So it's really not expensive at all. So, and again, like, depending on what you guys are trading, like if there's any confusion at all, just email them, tell them exactly what you do, send them some examples of stocks that you trade, and they'll just tell you exactly what to sign up for. It makes it really easy.
So it looks like everything you have was basically this bundle here, because it's all level 1 except for the level 2 thing that you have.
Is that the U.S. security snapshot?
Yeah. So it's
$10 a month. I'm paying $9.50, man.
Oh, what the hell?
Gotta work the system.
Damn. Okay, let's go your way. So what did? So you had the.
So I had so I have 3 subscriptions under level 2, and then I have 6 under level 1.
All right, let's work this out. What was your 6 on the level 1?
6 on the level 1 was, there's a couple that were free. So the ones that I'm paying for are the one that says NASDAQ, and then in brackets network C-UTP for
Got
$1.50
it.
a month. The next one is 2 down from that. It says NYSE network A/CTA, and then the 2 below that as well. So NYSE and then OPRA, which I should probably not sign up for. I'll
Sorry,
take,
2 down.
I'm gonna take that off right now, actually. Trade options. And then the very last one's a free one on here again for me.
The mutual funds.
Yeah. And then if you go to level 2, I think there's only one in there that I'm actually paying for, which is about, where is it? About halfway down the pages. It says NASDAQ BX Total View. It's $3.50 a month.
Top data depth. Top data depth. Is that the order flow?
Where is that? Top data depth?
Yeah.
I don't see that.
So NASDAQ BX total view. So it says it's equity and warrant data on NASDAQ BX.
Top data depth.
Includes top and depth data.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that wording means. I think maybe it just means that it just shows you real-time data, basically. Like it shows you all the prices streaming in, right? For level 2.
Right.
So level 2 is that chart that shows the bid and the ask and like all the
yeah.
And then level one is the individual column that shows each individual trade coming through.
Okay, so this is a good separator. Me, I'm not a day trader, so I'm going to be cheap and not buy that because I don't need to know the order depth.
I'm not 100% sure how this ties into the charts though, because I know without certain ones of these, you won't get real-time data on the actual charts.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm not sure 100% how that ties, like which ones tie into that directly, but you could always email them and ask.
Yeah, because I just I know this is for beginners, but the thing about me is I'm using TradingView I'm basically paying for TradingView for my market data. So I basically just want to order some of this just so I can get, like, because you can't trade on interactive brokers without ordering one of these things, right? A subscription.
You can trade, you just won't have real-time data. So like on my Questrade account, I don't have real-time data because I'm swing trading. So like whatever it is right this second, I don't really care. So I like that account's free for me. It costs me nothing.
Oh, okay, let's go free. I like free.
The only reason that I have a Questrade though is because interactive brokers, I think it still charges you $25 a month. So if you rack up enough cost and commission, you won't have to pay the $25. But if you don't, like if you just put money in there and leave it, it'll just charge you $25 a month or whatever it is.
Oh, so I can't even leave money in here.
No, it'll just chip away at it every month.
So with the subscription, I'm not paying the $25 a month?
Well, it reduces it down to like 11 or whatever because you're paying for that. Like basically, they just want to get $25 a month or whatever it is out of you, one way or another.
So then you could say I could just get $25 worth of market data, and that's that.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Let's plug all this.
Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. Like again, it's been like 3 years since I've set all this stuff up. So
you know what? Let's do that, and I'll report back to the viewers because shit, like even for 1 month's cost, it's good. It's a good learning experience.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to look over the actual like trading
platform? Yeah. Here we go.
Sweet. All right. So do you want to just open a new window? We'll just kind of build like just a trading I guess screen from scratch. So if you go down to the very bottom of the page, it'll show you like a couple different tabs there. Not in the drop down menu, just like on the actual page. Yeah, there should be a little plus thing there. Yeah, so just type in, I don't know, trading or whatever you want to call it.
I know you're gonna hate this.
What do you call it? I can't even read it on my screen. What do you call it?
Options.
Oh, I don't know how to set up options, man. But I'll show you how to set up a normal trading platform.
Okay, no. So let's say what I was thinking I might just do because we just got the report that the first Bitcoin ETF has been approved in Canada. So I want to do the TSX. So let's just call this crypto or Bitcoin.
Okay.
Call it Bitcoin. So my Bitcoin investments. All right.
All right. Okay, so if you go to kind of the top rightish of your screen, there should be like a little lock. But well, actually, I think it's unlocked right now. So the green line around the outside of your screen, that just means that the page is unlocked. So you can add in windows, you can move windows around. And then if you go to the top of your screen, there'll be like a little green padlock kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, so if you click that on and off, that's what'll lock and unlock your screen. So yeah, so when you're actually in there using it, you want to have that locked so you're not going to accidentally pull windows all over the place.
That makes sense.
And anytime you need to change something, you just unlock it. So if you go to the top left where it says new window,
yep,
just click that, and then the very first one there, chart. So you're going to want to add a chart, and that'll just pop in.
Sorry, where is it?
It should be the very first one.
Order entry?
No, it should be. Did you hit file or new window?
New window.
Okay. Yeah, it's the first one for me.
Mine goes from general tools to, but I could just do a search. It says there's a search. So chart. Am I looking at Chart Smarter game data chart or just chart?
Just
Got
chart.
it. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's chart and thumbnail chart. If you hit chart, it'll lock it into your page there. If you hit thumbnail chart, it'll open it as a separate window.
Where are those features?
That was the menu in like the new window menu.
Oh, so I can just decide how big I want this thing to be.
Yep. So you just drag it around like that little grid that they have on there. They just added that, I think, like a couple months ago, and it was so helpful. It was just black, and I was like, I'm like so OCD. I was trying to get my charts like all the exact same size, and I'm like putting a measuring tape on my screen.
so it didn't snap. I guess the windows didn't snap together or anything like that, eh?
No, they still snap together, but like they wouldn't snap like when you're pulling them around. So like there was no way to tell if I was like, exactly halfway across the screen, and it drove me nuts. So that's a very nice new feature that they added.
That's the little things.
Yeah, so that's your chart. I'll show you how to configure the chart. I don't think we'll do all that right now because that's kind of like, personal preference or whatever. But just like some simple things. So across the top toolbar there on the chart, you see like the big cross. That's your crosshair. If you click that one, and then if you go back onto the chart to the left, like right under where it says whatever 1 minute candles.
High toolbar. Oh, oops.
Yeah, so like the first thing there says like add commentary. The next one says show bars, edit chart, and then there's the one that looks like a little crosshair.
Hide quote zone?
No, if you go to, just keep scrolling across to the right. There should
File?
be, or maybe it's not showing on yours actually. Okay, don't worry. I don't want to fiddle around too much and waste time here, but yeah, so is that a little gear there?
There's a little gear, yeah. Yeah,
so you hit the little gear and hit settings. That's going to allow you to change stuff on this one individual chart. And then if you, it's got like, you can add your VWAP indicator, showing your trades, size of the volume, whether you not you want to show pre-market, like all that stuff's in here. So like, we're not going to go through all that because there's a million different ways to manipulate that. And then if you want to create like a global chart configuration, like let's say you want to make like, a 1 minute chart template, a daily chart template, a line chart template. If you X out of that and you go to file, is it edit or? Yeah, sorry. If you go to edit and then chart parameters, global chart configuration, it's like halfway down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you hit global chart configuration. That's kind of where you can like you set all your charts.
Got it.
That'll change all of them. If you hit the little wheel in the top right of the chart, that'll just change that one specific chart.
Okay, gotcha.
Just kind of depending how you wanna play around with it or whatever. And then yeah. So if you want to save that, then you can go to file on the chart as well. And then you just go right there. It says save chart template, open chart template. So once you've gotten the chart configured the way you want it, you'll just hit save chart template, and you can call it 1 minute chart or daily chart, whatever it's gonna be. And then that way, if you open a new page, you can just open open a chart, hit file, and then you can just go open chart template, and then it'll just open what you've already saved. So you don't have to keep remaking it all the time.
So this file I'm saving on my computer, it just saves all my settings.
Yeah, whatever it is right now.
Cool, cool.
So yeah, the next thing you're gonna want, and then like obviously to zoom in and out, you just use your scroll wheel on the thing. Is that just changing the size? Oh yeah, it does. It does that sometimes. I don't know why. It'll like glitch out and just change the size of the bars. Maybe change the ticker, like change the.
Change ticker up here.
Yeah, change it to like Tesla or something. I don't know.
How do I? Do I just type in Tesla? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, just TSLA, and then the first one there. So yeah, that little drop down will show you like options and other stuff.
I'm still doing that stupid thing.
Still doing that? That's probably a setting. I don't know, I'll have to figure that. Again, like I haven't done this stuff in like 3 years because I've had mine set up so long.
No problem.
It's probably just a setting. So if you hit new window again in the top left, the next thing you're probably going to want is your portfolio, which is under general tools.
Yeah, portfolio.
So that'll show you like your that'll show you like your daily profit and losses. It'll show you how much money you have in your account, and it'll also show you your positions. So like if you're in like 3 or 4 trades, it'll list them all right there with like your average price, how many shares you have, your profit and loss on that one specific ticker. So if you're day trading, you can see them all right there. If you're swing trading, you can see them all right there. I like to have that open all the time just so I can see like what I'm in. That's really the only thing I have open on there. I don't add any more tabs.
Okay.
The next thing you're probably going to want, if you go to new window again, let's see here. So yeah, market depth level 2 under general tools. I don't know if you'll need this personally, just because you're like more of an investor, but I use it. But that'll show you
the bid and the ask.
Yeah, so it's blank right now, but that'll populate, because it's the weekend, but that'll populate with all the size on the bid and the ask, right? So we'll say, whatever stock you're in, I'll say $2.50 on the bid and $2.51 on the ask, and then it'll show how much size is on the bid, how much size is on the ask for a couple price points away from each side.
Okay.
So that's really important in like short-term trading. Also is where is it here? Yeah, so if you go again under general tools, time and sales, and then it'll have a little pop-out window and just hit time and sales, the very first one there. That's your level 1 data. So that's going to show you, is it not letting you open it, or?
It says, what would you like to display? Trade prices and sizes, trade bid and ask prices and sizes.
Oh, just trade bid, ask prices and sizes, everything.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. So that actually shows some data on there. So those are all the actual individual trades coming through. So it'll show you, it shows you the time it comes through, the price, the size, and what exchange it was routed on. And then like you can change the colors, the little arrows beside them. So you can say like if it was on the bid, it's going to be a red arrow. If it was on the ask, it's going to be green. If it was in between, it's going to be blue or whatever. Just so like you can just kind of use it as like a visual indicator, like. Just as like a really quick example, guys, like the reason that it's good to have this stuff open, especially on short-term trading, is like, let's say you're looking at a stock, it's trying to go up and it's stuck at like, the $3 line, for example. So you can look at the level 2, which David has up at the top right there. And it might say, $3, there's, I don't know, 10,000 shares order there at $3. And then you can look down at the level 1 and you might see like, 5,000 share, 10,000 share, 12,000 share, 3,000 share, all going through at that $3 level. But that ask value is still just sitting at 10,000. So that shows you that someone's using hidden size, which is a big red flag because you have no idea how much size, like that guy could have 2 million shares on there and you just can't see it. So that's kind of where those two tie in together. So if it's just kind of hitting that level and you're seeing all this size go through on the level 1, like, massive people taking orders on $3, but then on the level 2 ask the $3, the 10,000 size on the $3 is not budging, then it's probably a decent indication to maybe size down or get out of your position because there's no way to tell how much size that guy has there. You could have, $2 million sitting there and he's just holding it, filling his short position until the thing tanks. So that's just kind of one example of how you can use those things together.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, like it probably wouldn't help you really much on investing or anything. But the next thing you probably want is order entry, which is under general tools again.
Order management or
Order entry.
oh, there it goes. First one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you actually just put in your orders. So buy, sell, quantity. What type of order, limit, stop, market, all that kind of stuff is right in there.
Cool.
Yeah, and then the last thing is, what are we gonna want on here? Oh, just remember what it's called.
I like
Yeah.
that it's fully customizable because the other platforms like Binance, it's basically static. It's just whatever it is.
All right. Most of them are customizable. Like even Questrade's pretty customizable.
Okay.
And then if you under general tools near the bottom, if you go to order management,
Yeah.
just hit orders, and that'll open another little window. And then at the top there, you can see how there's tabs. So right now it probably just says orders.
Yep.
And then at the far right, there's a little drop down menu that says right now it probably says all. So if you hit that drop down menu, it'll say all orders, live orders, cancel orders, or completed orders. So I just set mine to live orders so that I'm not seeing a whole bunch of stuff in there. And then as soon as you submit an order, it'll show up in that box. And then once it gets executed, it disappears. And then once it's executed, the position will show up in your portfolio, which you have right under your chart there.
Got it. That's pretty nifty.
Yeah, and that way, if you have an open order, you can adjust it. Once you put the order through, you can see it in this orders window, and adjust it or move it around or cancel it or whatever you want to do. And then if you wanted to, you could open like a couple other tabs for if you want to see all your trades for the day or your canceled orders or your filled orders for whatever reason. I just leave it as live just to keep it clean because I don't really want to gum it up with a bunch of stuff that's already been executed.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I have personally on mine. Like that's all I really need to see.
So if I'm watching like 3 different stocks, am I building this thing again for all 3, or is there a way to plug different charts into this one interface?
You would just have to change the ticker. So like at the top, what you could do at the top right of every single one of those windows we just opened, you'll see like a little like chain link kind of thing. It's probably green.
Okay.
So that's your grouping. So if all those are the same color, then if you type in any ticker in any of those windows we just opened, it'll change that for all of them.
That's good to know. Okay.
So on this platform, you'll want to have all of them linked for sure, like on your trading page, so you don't like change your chart and then you enter an order and it goes in on a different stock.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah, so you want to make sure those are all linked for sure, and that's just that little chain link. They give you like 7 different groupings.
Right. Gotcha.
But if you want to watch like a handful at a time, I would just open a second window, like just open a brand new window and then just load in like 3 charts on that window and just only have the charts on there, and then you can just watch them. Because like if you are someone that has like multiple screens, like David, for example, if you lock that page that we just made at the top there with the little padlock. So if you lock that and then go down to the bottom where like on the bottom toolbar where the name of the, your Bitcoin or whatever you call this page is.
Okay.
If you grab that, you can pull it and drag it off and like it'll just open separately, like you can drag it across your computer screens.
Okay, sorry, this window's gotten a lot bigger than we sized it for. Make it small. Okay, here we go. So sorry, so I made a Bitcoin, and then you can create ones for options, and then just different ones, right?
Yeah. So if you click any of those at the bottom and you just click and hold, you can pull it out of all the other ones, and it'll just sit as its own screen.
Got it. Okay.
You can pull that across to your left screen and have that open. So like if you wanted to just watch a bunch of charts, you just pull that over, and then all your charts are open, and then you can still look at this other page. And
got it.
Show up there. Just make sure though, anytime you pull something off of it, you have to put it back in before you close it. Because if you close the platform and you have a window pulled away, the next time you open it, it won't load that window again.
It's just lost?
Yeah. So what you can do, like it's not the end of the world, because what you can do is you can go, if you go file, you can go like open from date or something like that, I think it's called. What is it?
Open save chart.
I think it's, is it open save chart? I don't think it's open save chart. Where is it here? Layout and settings recovery. That's what it is. So if you go
Okay.
file under application settings, layout / settings recovery, it'll basically like it just shows like every day. So like if today is Friday, like for example for me right now it shows Friday, February 12th. It just shows me like yesterday, and then it shows me Thursday, February 11th. So like if I do accidentally close that and lose that chart, all you have to do is just go into layout and settings recovery and just pick yesterday and then open that, and then it'll open it the way it was. The only downside to that is if it'll delete everything that you've added into like your watch list and stuff. So like if you've spent like a whole night loading a bunch of stocks into your watch list, and that's the only place you have them saved, and then you close it and your watch list isn't attached to the main chart, and then you open yesterday's thing, none of those stocks are in the watch list anymore, but the layout will still be there.
All right. I think we've just saved some people a lot of time and heartache and headache.
Yeah, I've done that many times. So.
All right. Okay, I think I got the gist of it now. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like that's really all you need to start trading, and then you can fumble around with the settings on the charts and stuff like that. That stuff gets like really in detail. I don't think it's really worth us going into that because there's there's a million and one different indicators and stuff you can use on these. So that's whatever is personal for you guys. But that's basically like the gist of what you'll need to see when you're trading.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. So I basically never have to log into the website again, right?
No. You just trade from this thing.
Okay, so just launch this thing, look at my stocks, and just buy and sell from here. Okay. Oh, is there drawing tools on here?
Yeah. There's so like you can just like click on the chart and drag across, and it'll draw a line.
Oh, okay, here we go.
And if you just hover over it and right click on it, you can delete the line, like remove this trend line, remove all, or you can go under edit in the top like little drop down thing on the chart.
Yep.
And then if you like down near the bottom where it says annotations, you'll see like horizontal line, arrow, text, Fibonacci, all that kind of stuff on there.
Okay.
So if you just click one of those, and that's kind of what's activated, and then you can put it through and just pull it along as normal.
This takes a little playing with, but I got it.
Yeah. Like if you go edit, and then like near the bottom, if you go Fibonacci.
Yeah.
So if you click Fibonacci and then just click and hold on the chart somewhere, and then drag up or down or whatever, and then you'll get your lines in.
So that's the fib extension. Okay.
Yeah. And then obviously you can adjust those and add different percentage lines or whatever if you want. And then if you want to clear everything, you just go to edit again, and at the very bottom of that drop down menu just says clear all annotations, and that'll just erase everything.
And so if I'm drawing on it today, will it save it? So if I log back in tomorrow, it's there?
Yeah. Like I've gone to charts that I haven't looked at in 2 years, and there's still some of my lines on them.
Wow. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so it'll stay there forever. I always delete them just because, like, I don't know. I don't think it will, but I just feel like it would slow the program down somehow, but I'm probably just nuts.
This is very interesting. Okay. It's a little bit of a change from TradingView.
Yeah, and then at the top there, like right beside where you actually enter the stock, like there's all the different candles. Like, you got 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, daily, all that kind of stuff.
Perfect. Oh, now I can zoom in stuff. There you go. That's working.
There you go. Yeah, one thing to remember too, like you change that in the actual like chart configuration settings. Like for daily charts versus intraday charts. Like if you're doing like a 1 minute chart, you're going to want those charts to show the pre and post market trading. But if you're doing a daily chart, you want to make sure that's turned off, because if you have pre and post market shown on daily candles, it won't show the correct open and close values.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because like like if the stock, if the stock closed if it went up to $7 and it closed at 6, and then after hours it went to 12, then until whatever it is, like 10 o'clock or whatever, whenever the markets close, it'll show like it opened down here and it closed at 12.
Got it. Okay.
which is, it's not incorrect, but that's not the proper daily chart.
So by default, it's turned off though. Looks like.
Yeah, I think you have to activate it. So like if you're using that chart as a daily chart, you can just leave it as is. But if you're going to use it as like a 1 minute, like you don't have to have pre-market data for the 1 minute chart. But I mean, I like to see it. So
This is cool. Okay.
Yeah, and then you can you can adjust all the colors on the chart, the height of the volume bars at the bottom, like all that kind of stuff. The little thing at the left, if you go to the very, I don't know if you actually have it on yours there, I can't see, but there's like a little blue up and down arrow, like right at the bottom left-hand corner of the chart.
Yeah.
So if you click that a bunch of times, that'll just like shrink or increase the vertical. If you want to, like it'll automatically fit to whatever you see, but like for whatever reason, if you want to shrink or grow that, you can just do that there.
Got it. I see it. Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's pretty much it. It's like fairly basic. That's everything that I use, anyways. I mean, obviously, if you're an options trader, then you're doing all kinds of witchcraft that I don't understand. So,
just a quick question about this monitor here, the portfolio monitor. Is that what that is? Portfolio. Yeah. What's this impact profile thing and account thing?
So that'll show you like your like it'll show your daily profit and loss in there, like over all your stocks. But like the impact dashboard and the profile and stuff are not something that I use because none of my trades really last very long. But I think it's like it's kind of like a way that shows your like your investments and stuff over time. Like what does it say here? Yeah, show how it can like yeah, I'm not even 100% sure. I've never used this thing before. Is it to avoid get a portfolio score? It almost looks like it's a way to like give you recommendations.
Yeah, that's an interesting feature. Okay.
Yeah, I've never used it before. I've never even opened it, to be honest.
And the profile is showing.
Profile is just like your actual performance, so it'll show you like,
Oh, so if I wanted to compare it against SPY or something.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. That stuff, like that kind of information is usually a little bit better on the actual website. Like it'll give you, if you go on the website, you can get like spreadsheets and it'll print you out graphs and like all that kind of stuff. This thing's just a lot better for the actual trading.
Yeah, I see there's a tab for reports. I guess you can get really detailed information about how your performance is. Okay.
Yeah, you can like get all kinds of stuff and like it'll send it to an Excel spreadsheet and all that kind of stuff. So
okay, cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
All right.
Sweet.
So definitely a step up from TD.
Yeah, I've never used TD, so I'm not sure. Questrade's fairly similar. It's just I don't know. It's basically almost the exact same thing. I don't know. I like the colors on this better.
That's the reason. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. To be fair, I'm with TD's basic thing. Like they have some kind of workstation platform just like this, but again, you got to pay for some data feeds in order to activate it. So I've never done it.
Yeah.
But,
again, it depends what you're doing. Like I said on my Questrade, because that's like my investing and swing trading account. Like I don't have any data subscriptions because I don't need it, right? So I don't get real time market data. If there's anything I do need to see, I just open my interactive brokers and I can see the real time, and then I'll make a trade on Questrade. But I don't. That's not really something I ever do because it's all like more investment stuff.
I'm gonna look into that because if I can get away with not paying. Well, no, you did say $25, but if I can get away with not paying for the data feed, then I'm going to try to do that because I get most of my data here from TradingView.
Yeah,
it's live data. Like I can plug in anything. I can compare you can do comparisons. I can compare Teslas to the money supply. I can compare Tesla to S&P 500.
Okay.
And so it'll just show it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of different things here I can turn on. It's just a really ugly chart.
Yeah.
This is the one I draw on a lot.
Yeah, interactive brokers is just like really good like trading platform. Like if you're doing long-term stuff and like swing trading and stuff like that, it's not really necessary.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah.
You use it like if you're doing swing trades that are like, a couple days, like, and you're trading regularly, then it's probably really good. But if you're just doing like, buy and hold for a few months, then like you don't even really need real-time market data for that.
Yeah, so that's a good point. So I guess it really depends on what people decide they want to do.
Yeah.
Because this is like so fully featured, you could be like a scalper even if you're looking at the order flow and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like that's why this one's really good for like day trading and stuff, because it gives you like, it's really like all the different platforms are good for different things, right? Like, I haven't used E-Trade or like Thinkorswim because they're not available in Canada, but like I know those are kind of like, I think Interactive Brokers rated the highest, and then like next to that there's like Trade Zero is really good, E-Trade, Thinkorswim. A lot like those aren't available where we are, but like I've looked at the platforms and like a lot of people rate them just as high as this one for like day trading and stuff like that. So like each broker is kind of tailored towards a specific type of trading to a certain degree. So it just depends what you want. Like I said, like I have this has the cheapest fees, and this is the one that takes the most trades for me. So it's kind of a no brainer. Whereas like Quest Trade, it has much higher commissions, but there's zero inactivity fee per month. So like I can sit money in there for a year and it doesn't cost me a dime. Right.
Got it. That's a good thing to know. So you got to depend on how much action. Like this sounds like it's like a high frequency trader.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would benefit from this one.
Or an options trader. That's the other thing, is like I think Interactive Brokers is actually rated like one of the highest, if not the highest, for options, like for all their like, feeds and all their platform and everything like that. Is like, I don't know options, so I don't know if it's good or not. I've looked at it, but I mean, it looked pretty crazy, so maybe that's good. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I can attest to that. Buying options from TD platform is garbage. Like there's so much information it doesn't show, like the volatility of the stock. There's all these things called delta gammas. They basically measure like the price movement and stuff like that. It's just none of that. You're basically buying in the dark.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this shows all that. Like I'm like, it'll show you like the whole options chain. You can show as many lines as you
Yeah,
want. Like you can open up as many different ending dates as you want. Like it'll show you the implied volatility chart. It'll show you the delta, the gamma. Like it shows you everything. There's even like a built-in feature for like specific like styles, like whether or not you're trying to like, I don't know what
iron condor,
yeah, all
strangle.
that kind of stuff. Like there's programs built into it that'll kind of give you your risk reward, and then there's charts, like there's graphs on there, so it'll say like, okay, right now we're here, like if you buy there, by this date, if it's here you make money or whatever. It shows you all that stuff. So
Perfect. Just what I was looking at, thinking about doing yesterday is because if it gave me that data, I wanted to buy a long call option on Tesla, something like January 2021. I think that's what I was looking at. No, 22. So I wanted to buy the options chain on that. It looks like well, it's populating slowly, but I remember seeing it, and people were expecting Tesla to be over, yeah, like $2,000 strike price or $1,700 strike price, but it's selling at a $200 premium, I
wow.
think. No, bid ask, sorry, $65. So they're $1,800. So thinking like a year from now, Tesla's going to be $1,800.
Right.
There's a lot more calls than puts too, so that's interesting.
Yeah, so like you can see all that stuff there. It'll show you charts too. Like if you type in like on the like on that first page we made on the charting page, like when you type in a ticker before you hit enter, like if you just scroll down, it'll show you like you can pick the stock or you can pick the options as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like if you type in Tesla, for example,
Yeah.
and then hit enter.
Enter.
Okay. And then there
Oh,
should be one there that says options. That'll show you the options graph, and then you can pick like at the top, that little drop down menu. You can pick like whatever time frame you want to look at, and then that'll show you that like in an actual chart the price that that specific option's been.
oh, wait a minute. Okay, March, all strike price. Okay. So then now from here, am I going to close the window and it'll show it, or do I have to click something else to confirm?
I think it should show it.
Yeah.
Does it? What does it say in the little? I just can't read your chart. What does it say on the drop down there, like where it says like 1 minute stuff? Let me see if I can figure this out. Options. Oh yeah, so if you just what is this, February 19th? Yeah, it should just show you. So if you go into that thing in the drop down, hit options. So if you go like Tesla, hit options, and then one pops up, you just click on one of them in that like big options chain that shows up, and then it'll just populate that into the chart.
Okay, I can't seem to do that right now. So if I type in Tesla,
Yeah, and then
I hit the down arrow, or enter. Okay, sorry. Okay.
And then hit options.
Yep.
And then just click on a random option.
Okay.
Like to the left of the
right. Whoa. This window popped up.
Well, I don't know what that is. Oh, maybe you don't have enough money in your account to look at options, or what is that?
It's giving me a bunch of data or earnings per share, valuations, financial information, growth.
That's weird. Did you click something different?
I'm gonna close that. All right, let's give it one more try. We'll shut it down.
Yeah.
So Tesla, enter, and then options.
Hit options, and then just like at the far left of your screen or whatever, just hit like one of the calls, down on the actual like options chain.
All right, so I got February 19th, and then do I just hit a strike price or something, or
Yeah.
what am I hitting?
So, no, not in the middle there, like on the side.
Here?
No, like down, like just hit one of the things on the side, not in the middle column, just to the left.
So I hit one.
Yeah. Now, like pick a price, like at the bottom there.
Want me to hit a price?
Like just to the left, though, not yeah. Click one of those.
Oh, okay.
There you go. And then you can change it. So that should be the options graph on that particular option. And then at the top there in the drop down menu, you can change it. So you can change it to like hourly candles, half hour, 15-minute, whatever.
Right. So this is information on how the option was traded.
Yeah. So that's the actual candle chart for that particular option.
Wow, this is useful.
Yeah.
Because when I'm trying to buy options off TD, I'm buying it blind. Like I see a bid and an ask, but I don't know how it's traded throughout the day or the hour. And this is now I know, like, if I see a bid for $100, I know, like, at the end of the day, it was selling for like, was that $15? $11? $11.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So
okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome, brother.
Yeah. I'll wrap it up here. I gotta eat. I'm starving.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Thanks for watching me fumble through this, guys.
Hopefully it was helpful.
Yeah. All right. Take care.
See ya.